the gun. Goff, clean pocket throws. It's a strike. Makes the connection at the 40-yard line with Robert Woods. And a first down for 13.
A beautiful pass by Goff. He got good protection as they go right to the line of scrimmage again. And they want to snap the ball quickly, and often they will take shots down the field, especially to number 12, Brandon Cooks.
Fake it. Goff. Sideline toss to Wood, and it's blown up. Kaiser White, talented rookie, and flags down.
Yeah, talented rookie and a rookie mistake on top of a real good tackle.
It's a taunt.
That's not going to make Anthony Lynn happy. Remember last week against the Bills.
After the play was over, taunting. Defense, number 44. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Automatic. First down.
Yeah, Desmond King got a penalty last week for taunting. Really a good tackle right at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. But rookie, you can't do that. Not with the official standing right there with a yellow flag in his hand.
In his 3rd NFL game, Kaiser White. And a mistake that puts the Rams into Chargers territory at the 45-yard line. Motion man is Woods. Rams on the move. Most prolific offense in the NFL so far through 2 weeks. Gurley, nice stutter step. Gurley's got a first down. Saffold and Havenstein up front help create a hole for 11.
Well, the action here attracts the defenders, but this is the key block here by Havenstein. Watch him come down and take care of middle linebacker Perryman, and a big gain for Gurley.
Moving quickly, play action, dump it off to Gurley. Accelerates. Oh, he loses the football. Gurley coughs it up, and the Chargers have it. Todd Gurley was going to come up shy of the first down. And a turnover, and it's Desmond King the second.
First fumble of the year for Gurley. And Mebane punches it out with his right hand. Veteran move by Brandon Mebane. Watch him come in there and just hit the ball perfectly. And Desmond King, Johnny on the spot.
King in a battle with Whitworth, and the Chargers DB wins it.
We the people, defined by the moments we share with our families and our friends, doing the things we love. We the people are always stronger when we're together. The 2018 Ford Expedition, the J.D. Power highest ranked large SUV in initial quality.
How much horsepower does this thing got?
Doing great, Dad!
Looking good, babe!
Are you filming?
At Booking.com, we can't guarantee you'll be any good at that water jet thingy.
It's so good!
But we can guarantee the best price on a hotel like this one. Or any home, boat, treehouse, yurt, whatever. Get the best price on homes, hotels, and so much more. Booking.com. Booking.yeah.
So you're telling me that I can surf the web on this refrigerator while I'm cooking?
The Samsung Family Hub. And with the Ring doorbell, it shows you who's at the front door.
No way.
Yeah.
I need one of these.
Yes, you do.
It's back. And it's front. No, really. The Triple Double Crunchwrap $5 box is back. And it's still all mains, no sides, with 2 crunchy tacos and a medium soda. Just $5. Only at Taco Bell.
Can we talk about love like we care about love? You know, I know, you know, yeah, yeah. Nothing breaks like a cold day.
2 separate attacks. We have no reason to believe that this is over.
This is the FBI! Drop what you're holding, get on your knees.
FBI premieres Tuesday.
Brandon Mebane forced the fumble, the 12-year veteran and captain.
380!
Sets up the Chargers with a 1st and 10 at the 24. First possession of the day for the Chargers. It's a give to Gordon. Keeps those legs churning. Dominique easily first man there. 4.5-yard gain. So Gurley, that's his 5th career fumble lost. And I don't know if he's working on the defense trying to punch it out, but he had it punched out on him on the Rams' first drive of the day. Nickel package. Nikel Roby-Coleman in. Mike Williams, the 3rd receiver, on 2nd and 5 for the Chargers. Chargers coming off the 31-20 win in Buffalo. Rivers dropped. Keenan Allen, normally as sure-handed as they come in this league.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of jitters, with Gurley fumbling, and now a clear drop by Keenan Allen. Took his eyes off the ball. Rivers leads him perfectly, but look at his head. His head turned away from the ball, looking for room to run.
Antonio Gates on the field, missed a couple of days of practice because of an undisclosed illness. 3rd and 5.
Go hammer!
Chargers had 2 touchdowns in the first quarter last week. Rivers sidesteps. Rivers chucks it downfield. Nobody home. Mike Williams in the general vicinity, and the Chargers go 3 and out.
Yeah, Rivers cannot afford to hang on to the ball too long against this pass rush of the Rams. They bring 5 this time. Rivers stepping up and throwing the ball away wisely before the pocket totally collapses.
JoJo Natson, the return man, and Drew Kaiser will punt it for LA. Natson was not on an NFL team week 1, then got the call when Farrell Cooper went down with an injury. High punt. Natson backpedals from the 20. Natson makes a cut. And he gets crushed at the 20-yard line. That's where the Rams will have it after the 52-yard punt. We'll come back in 30 seconds after this from Progressive Insurance.
Computer, order pizza.
Of course, Daniel.
Fridge, weather.
Clear skies in 75.
Trash can, turn on the TV.
My pleasure.
Ice dispenser, find me a dog sitter.
Okay.
And make ice.
Pizza delivered.
What's happened to my son?
I think that's just what people are like now. I mean, with Progressive, you can quote your insurance on just about any device, even on social media. He'll be fine.
Willie?
I don't know.
That is now 20 straight opening drives with no touchdowns for the Los Angeles Chargers.
And that's an amazing number when you consider the talent they have on this offense.
3 receivers set here for the Rams. Open this drive at the 20-yard line. Jared Goff has 31 touchdowns and 8 interceptions since the start of last season. He's 5-0 in his career against the AFC. Jet sweep action. Robert Woods. That was a play that burned the Chargers in week 1 against Kansas City. They had so much motion and action that the Chargers had a tough time keeping up.
And the Rams will run that jet sweep with a number of different players. In fact, they even have a double jet sweep that can be very confusing for a defense.
Yeah, Jared Goff was talking to us about it. It's called the Delta sweep. Has nothing to do with Animal House.
Damian Square made contact. This will be a free 5 yards for the Rams.
No more Delta.
Encroachment. Defense. Number 71. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Delta House.
NFL Coach of the Year. That movie was made before Sean McVay was even born. He's 32 years old and just has boundless energy, and the team feeds off it.
Yeah, they really do on both sides of the ball. They love the way he's so involved in the high energy, the intensity, all paying off.
So 2nd and 2. Cooks goes in motion. Fake it to him, give it to Gurley, and the Chargers swarm. Todd Gurley has nowhere to go. Once again, Damian Square, and no gain on the play.
Damian Square and Denzel Perryman from his middle linebacker spot as well makes sure that Gurley cannot turn it up. There's the hit by Perryman down low, Square up high. Good pursuit. And the Chargers were not fooled by the fake of the jet sweep that time.
Rams are coming off a 34-0 annihilation at Arizona. They've had 11 30-point games since the start of last season. That's 2 more than any other team in the league. We've seen Phillips in the nickel. We've seen King in the nickel for the Chargers. This is a 3rd and 2 with the play clock winding down. Jet sweep. Woods has room, turns the corner, enough for the first down. Ran into a wall, but still got the necessary yardage. Kaiser White over there defensively.
They have run this play or faked running this play. It seems like on almost every play here. But at the end of the run here, Woods looked like he had a lot of yards, but he runs right up the back of Brandon Cooks. And give Casey Hayward credit for that tackle because he fought off the block of Cooks and caused that collision.
I would say half a tackle for Cooks and for Hayward. Cooks is doing it all. Line of scrimmage is the 31. 9:50 mark of the first. Give it to Gurley. Now runs into a crowd. 2-yard pickup for Todd Gurley. Signed that big contract, 4 years, $60 million. The NFL Offensive Player of the Year last season with 13 touchdowns and 1,305 rushing yards. Explosive. A couple of Pro Bowls to his credit. Last week, Gurley had 3 touchdowns. Goff. Toss it to Gurley, who's open. And there's that explosiveness after the catch. Just glides into Chargers territory for 16.
Yeah, he's so thick in the lower body. That's where he gets this power. Good read by Goff, looking down the field and then dumping it off to a wide open back. Now watch as he shreds Charger tacklers. He goes 6'1", about 227, but you can see the thighs and the calves, and that's where he gets all that power.
They will mark him down at the 49. Woods the motion man. Rams again threatening. Chargers got a turnover on the last possession. And whistle before Goff snapped a timeout call. And it's the Rams. So 2 timeouts remaining for Sean McVay's squad. 8:32 to go in this opening quarter. Well, we're here in L.A. It's L.A. versus L.A. Let's give you the history. The Rams moved to Los Angeles from Cleveland in 1946. The Chargers were founded in L.A. in 1960. AFL left for San Diego a year later. Raiders moved to L.A. from Oakland in 82. The Rams and Raiders left L.A. for St. Louis and Oakland after 94. And then L.A. had no team. Rams returned in 2016. Chargers returned last season. There will be a pop quiz, Dan, in the second quarter.
Yeah, I was hoping you could repeat that. I had you right up to 1952.
That's when I lost you.
The Chargers' first play in the Coliseum, Paul Lowe took the opening kickoff back 105 yards for the Los Angeles Chargers.
Nice minutia. First down here at the 49. Goff fake the handoff, tosses to a wide open Robert Woods. Goff on target for a first down to the 35.
Yeah, he was wide open from the get-go on a slant route. Good patience by Goff coming off his initial receiver to the backside of the formation. And there is Woods with another catch. No pressure at all so far on Goff.
And again, the high tempo. Higbee gets in on the action. And a first down for the Rams.
That's just the 2nd catch of the season for Higbee. In fact, it's only the 3rd catch for Ram tight ends. But that tempo has got the Chargers on their heels right now.
And Goff said it's all about tiring teams out. It's been working, and they'll keep riding it until teams can show that they can defend it. Cooper Kupp. And nothing there. He gets angled out. Kaiser White reading the keys, and
he wanted to throw this ball. He had Robert Woods on a deep corner route, and you could see the way that Kupp was carrying the ball. Watch Woods go down the field here, and then take a look at how Goff is handling this ball. Right about here, he thinks he's going to throw that ball. Good coverage in the secondary, and a loss of 3 yards.
He got bracketed and had no choice but to just head towards the sideline once he realized Woods wasn't open. 2nd and 13. They go empty. Goff. The spiral to the outside, and Gurley. So they're using the running back in the passing game, something we've seen a great deal of from the Chargers. And Gurley is an excellent receiver as well. That's 6 yards on the pass and catch.
Yeah, Goff now 7 out of 8, 3 to Woods, 3 to Gurley, and 1 to Higbee.
Gus Bradley's defense now in his second year coordinating it after 4 years as the head coach in Jacksonville, and they're rotating. They're trying to get fresh bodies in there. Under 7 minutes to go here in the first. Rams looking to strike on a 3rd and 7. Goff rifles, caught. Touchdown! Brandon Cooks, his first as a Ram. Big play offense on display.
He's famous for his speed, but he also is a complete receiver, making the tough catch over the middle, beating the tight coverage of Casey Hayward, and another bullet by Jared Goff. Remember, Goff missed his first pass of the afternoon, has hit his last 8. Was Cook's knee down? They'll review it because it's a scoring play. Knee may have been down before the ball broke the plane.
Now, there was a moment after the grab waiting on the official word and indicator downstairs, and it took a little while. This play is under review. Was Cooks down before he broke the plane? We'll find out.
I was there in Chicago when Bob Barnett made the first commercial wireless phone call in 1983.
Yes, this is Bob Barnett in Chicago.
We were both working on that first network that would eventually become Verizon's. Back then, the idea of a nationwide wireless network was completely unreasonable. But think about how important that first call was to our lives. It opened the door to the billions of mobile calls that we've all made in the last 34 years. Sometimes, being first means being unreasonable. I'm proud that I was part of that first call, and I'm proud that I'm here now as we build America's first and only 5G ultra-wideband network with unprecedented wireless capacity that will not only allow for phones to be connected, but almost everything, transforming how we all live once again.
As you know, this call today is the first call that we made on the cellular system.
Right now, Domino's has a large $5.99 carry-out special. With a deal this amazing, we're going to need a ton of boxes. This week, carry out large 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each, only at Domino's.
It's the start of Big Bang's final season,
I want to look away, but I can't.
and anything can happen.
I'm just worried that you'll grow distant and seek solace in the arms of a heavily muscled longshoreman.
Where would I find a longshoreman?
Along the shore, it's in the name.
Big Bang's final season begins CBS tomorrow, followed by the season premiere of Young Sheldon.
Week 3 continues later today on CBS and Fox. Then tonight with Sunday Night Football on NBC. Tune in tomorrow for Monday Night Football on ESPN.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by State Farm. Talk to an agent today at 800-STATE-FARM. Verizon. The best unlimited is on Verizon, America's most awarded network. And by Ford. Going further so you can.
Dan, they've changed the call on review. Cook's knee was down, so the Rams have it 1st and goal at the 1. 11th play of the drive. Goff on a give. Gurley pounds it in. Touchdown, Rams. They can hurt you so many ways. That was an 80-yard march down the field.
You know, they spread you out, but they still have the power back. And that's why they get into the end zone here. You can see Gurley working his way behind the double team of John Sullivan and Austin Blythe. Blythe, who's done an outstanding job filling in for Jamon Brown at right guard for the Rams.
And Brown is back after a 2-game suspension, but he's not getting his starting job back because Blythe has been so efficient. Sam Ficken in. Ficken was signed earlier this week because of the Greg Zuerlein groin injury. Ficken was with the squad last year for 3 years. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Wow, the new iPhone really exceeds all expectations.
Yep. And by getting the iPhone with our unlimited plan, you can get the best in entertainment.
TV and movies.
Yep.
Music.
If you want.
That video of you at the office party.
The one where I made out with Santa?
Yes.
Hey, you're supposed to delete that.
Oh no, technically that is also the best in entertainment.
He ghosted me. I'm in the North Pole. Yeah, right.
Upgrade your upgrade. Get the new AT&T Unlimited plan on the amazing new iPhone. More for your thing. That's our thing.
Well, Todd Gurley has been a touchdown machine throughout his NFL career. Rams get on the board, but not with the play they thought put the 7. Brandon Cooks doesn't get his first Ram touchdown. Gurley gets his 40th. J.J. Jones, the return man. Sam Ficken will kick it off for the Rams. And a 7-0 lead. They have the largest point differential in the NFL. Right now, it is 61. A roller out of bounds. So after the touchdown, the Chargers will have excellent field position.
Yeah, they'll start at the 40. Let's go back to the knee down. Watch Cooks. Right about there, the knee goes down. The ball about half a foot, maybe a foot short of the goal line. Excellent call by the officials in replay.
So you're the Chargers, you take over, you're in a 7-0 hole against one of the best offenses in the NFL, and you did nothing with your first series. What's the focus here for Anthony Lynn and company?
Well, just get back to the basics, and let's get Melvin Gordon going a little bit against this Ram defense.
Double tight end set, Green and Culkin. It is Gordon. Cutting to the outside, slashing. Oh, Gordon goes airborne. First down run, impressive from Melvin Gordon.
That looked like Todd Gurley with the high hurdle over the top of a tackler. Watch the speed of Gordon to the outside. Sean Culkin out there, Feeney with a nice job. And now LaMarcus Joyner comes up empty.
Well, it's not a bad track here at the Coliseum, right?
A lot of history here. Chargers
will go empty. And one play, they find themselves at the Rams' 40-yard line. Now they'll shift.
Yes, triple tiger.
Rivers setting up Gordon behind him on first down. Gordon slips. Well, they check to a running play, and Gordon goes down. It's a loss of 2.
Friday night, the Trojans beat Washington State here on this field, but the field looks in great condition. He just tried to cut too hard on that right foot, and that's why he went down.
Gordon had a rushing touchdown last week in Buffalo. He had 2 touchdowns receiving. He's become such a dual threat. 58 catches last season.
A real credit to him, too, working hard on his pass-catching skills in the offseason.
2nd and 12, Green, the motion man. Derek Watt in the backfield. Rivers, deep shot from Rivers, over the shoulder. Mike Williams, what a grab! Touchdown, Chargers! Marcus Peters is limping, and Williams is slow to get up. That was spectacular. 42 yards.
Caught a touchdown pass last week against the Bills, but now he just uses his speed and big body and focus. And he lands right down on that right shoulder with the ball securely in his possession. How about this throw? Take that, Marcus Peters, who's got 5 picks on Rivers over the years. Not this time.
Yeah, Williams went down hard and somehow held on to the football.
Well, if he can't go, that puts the Chargers in a real bind. Travis Benjamin is inactive today. And watch how he hits the ground on that right shoulder. But his focus on the ball all the way through the catch.
Yeah, the shoulder, the head, he's woozy. Up on his feet, pounds the chest.
Big kid, 6'4", 220 pounds. And will be counted on to provide that type of play for the Chargers.
And when we asked Anthony Lynn about Mike Williams, he said, look, he's healthy. He's having fun again. And his chemistry with Rivers has come along so quickly. He had 11 catches all of last season because of back injury and knee. That's no good. The kicking issues rearing its ugly head again for the Chargers. They get the big touchdown, but yet they still trail by 1.
I'm Ken Jacobus. I'm the owner of Good Start Packaging. We distribute environmentally friendly packaging for restaurants, and we've grown substantially. So I switched to the Spark Cash Card from Capital One. I earn unlimited 2% cash back on everything I buy. And last year, I earned $36,000 in cash back. That's right, $36,000, which I used to offer health insurance to my employees. My unlimited 2% cash back is more than just a perk. It's our health care. Can I say it? What's in your wallet?
We the people, defined by the moments we share with our families and our friends, doing the things we love. We the people are always stronger when we're together. The 2018 Ford Expedition, the J.D. Power highest ranked large SUV in initial quality.
So let me ask you, am I cute? I mean, I think I am. Just look at these dimples. Custom made, but look at Mom and Dad back there, cleaning on a Saturday instead of playing with me.
Don't spend your Saturdays cleaning. Come to care.com to get the housekeeping help you need. Search from lots of profiles with reviews and more. It costs less than you think, and we even make it easy to pay.
I'm growing up fast. No time to waste.
Get the housekeeping help you need. Care.com.
That's me. I'm a private investigator.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Time to go.
Magnum PI premieres CBS tomorrow.
It's a big week on Colbert. Tomorrow, Steven's all new with Emma Stone. Plus, later this week, catch Jeff Bridges, Cedric the Entertainer, Kristen Bell, and Murphy Brown's Candace Bergen. All new this week.
Kirk Cousins and the Vikings take on Todd Gurley and the Rams. Thursday Night Football, Thursday at 8 on NFL Network, Fox, and streaming on Prime Video.
Dan, there have been Vincent Jackson, Malcolm Floyd comparisons for Mike Williams, the 7th overall pick in the 2017 draft. Forget about last year. It's now about this year, and he's a factor.
He's got a bigger body than those guys. He can power through defensive backs. He's going to be very exciting to watch in the red zone because of his tenacity and size.
That 42-yard pass was the longest play of the season for the Chargers. Sturgis, who just missed the extra point, with the kick and a touchback.
Let's go back and check out the coverage here. Here's John Johnson. There's Marcus Peters. And watch it. Looks like it's supposed to be a double team here. But for some reason, 43, Johnson drops his coverage. And that's exactly what Rivers sees. That's why he put it up deep and beat Marcus Peters.
Peters frustrated, very emotional player. Oftentimes he can ride those emotions into big plays defensively. But he was on the receiving end of a big play from the opposing offense. 7-6 lead for the Rams. 4:42 to play in this first quarter. Rams have it at the 25. Gurley had the touchdown on the last drive. Gurley gets it. Tries to fight through and is brought down after the gain of 5 by Mebane, who lost his helmet on the play. Rams had 432 yards against Arizona. They held the Cardinals to 137 yards last week. 5 first downs. That's it. And the majority of those came in garbage time. Fake the jet sweep. Toss it underneath. Gurley is met by Desmond King II. That didn't fool anybody. Loss of 1.
Well, King was lined up right at the line of scrimmage, just waiting for this screen pass. Good job of being patient as a tackler. And then making sure Gurley goes nowhere but down.
Well, this idea, because it popped up this week, that Jared Goff is a system quarterback. What do you think about that?
I think it's a silly statement. Anybody that plays in a successful system is going to be a system quarterback. Tom Brady, a system quarterback? Joe Montana? Of course.
Dime package here for the Chargers on a 3rd and 6. Goff guns it. Complete. Cooper Kupp. And the system is working. He's down at the 40-yard line. 11-yard pickup through the air.
Well, and what's not working is the pass rush for the Chargers. Look at the route here on Desmond King. Good job of freezing the defensive back and then getting his head around to make that catch. But without Joey Bosa, the Rams doing a good job of containing Melvin Ingram. 10 straight completions now for Jared Goff because there's no pass rush by the Chargers.
Bone bruise for Bosa, left foot, and not expected to play this month. Goff play fake. He'll run it. Goff has room. Former baseball player. Dad played in the major leagues and slides for 16 yards.
Yeah, he recognized the two-man coverage. Everybody in man-to-man by the Chargers. And that allows Goff, once he breaks the pocket here, to see a wide open lane right up the middle. And smartly with a hook slide.
And credit to Andrew Whitworth and the rest of this offensive line. But Whitworth was such a huge addition last year. His experience, his leadership, the oldest left tackle in the league. Fake it. Goff steps up. On time to Robert Woods. Across the 25 for another LA first down.
That's a perfect description of on time. Watch Woods, watch his head get in behind a die there, and the ball right on target. Reaching out with his hands behind him. Good adjustment to a ball slightly off target.
And Woods has been a big target through the first 2 weeks. 18 pass attempts his way. Underneath, Brandon Cooks, game-breaking speed. Knocked out of bounds inside the 5. The bubble screen.
Really no hesitation, too, by Cooks. He catches his ball, and he gets it right in behind his blockers. Big Andrew Whitworth, number 77, takes out the cornerback, and then Derwin James prevents Cooks from getting into the end zone.
12 straight completions for Jared Goff.
And 12 first downs already here in the first quarter.
Rams trying to punch it in. 1 minute to go in the quarter. First and goal. Fake the jet sweep. Goff. A strike. Robert Woods. Touchdown Rams.
First touchdown catch of the year for Robert Woods. But the quickness that Goff gets back and gets rid of this. A 3-step drop, about a 3-yard route by Woods. Chargers a little slow on the uptake there. And the Rams are rolling.
Extra point, Sam Ficken. 51 seconds to go here in the first. He knocks it through. 14-6 Rams. You think Robert Woods feels at home here at the Coliseum? The former USC star, all-time leading receiver in Trojans history. He adds to the Rams lead. A high five for everyone.
Lemonade.
I'll take a cup. I got this, kids. 1 cup of lemonade. Thanks. Time to pack up. Let's go, kids. Thank you.
NFL Sunday Ticket. Get every live game every Sunday at no extra charge when you switch to DirecTV. More for your thing. That's our thing. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
It's the tasty berry flavor, so yell, Hail Berry when you toss it.
And then we can have a Rita, right, Ritas?
That's how we do it, Maddie.
Hurry, Lefty, she's almost out of range.
Hail Berry!
Yeah, Berry! I got it!
Yeah!
When it's your job to protect the world's greatest nation, it's your responsibility to solve the world's greatest challenges. This is why we search for the best and brightest, why we train for every eventuality, on land and water, in the air, space, and even cyberspace. We operate in a complex world with one simple mission: win.
Geico has over 75 years of great savings and service. With such a long history, it's easy to trust Geico. Thank you, Todd. It's not just easy, it's being a master of hypnotism easy.
Hey, I got your text.
Sleep. Doug, when I snap my fingers, you're gonna clean my gutters.
Ooh, I should clean your gutters.
Great idea.
It's not just easy, it's Geico easy.
Todd, you will go make me a frittata.
We're more than just $7.99 large two-topping pizza delivered. We're that moment you realize you're raising her right. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by NFL Sunday Ticket only on DirecTV. And by Pizza Hut, official pizza sponsor of the NFL.
Another impressive drive from the Los Angeles Rams. 7 plays, 75 yards. It took 3 minutes and 51 seconds. Capped off by the 3-yard touchdown. Goff to Woods. 13 straight completions for Jared Goff. Ficken kicks it off. And Jones will not return it. We've got LA versus LA today. The last time two NFL teams from Los Angeles met in the regular season, 1994, the Raiders and the Rams played in Anaheim. Head coaches were Chuck Knox and Art Shell. Jeff Hostetler threw 2 touchdown passes, and the Raiders won it 20-17 over the Rams. 24 years ago, Jared Goff will turn 24 in mid-October.
Happy birthday. I think he's celebrating a little bit early here.
Phillip Rivers, the 15-year veteran, 36-year-old. His team now trailing 14-6. Rivers out of the pocket. Rivers, the short dump off. The little dance by Gordon didn't work on Ramik Wilson, who stepped in for the injured Mark Barron once again. Lingering Achilles injury for Barron. He has not practiced since the start of the regular season. 1-yard gain. Austin Eckler now on the field.
Yeah, they'll go with 2 backs on this formation to give the Chargers a little bit more versatility.
Eckler had his career high on the ground last week with 77 yards. Dangerous receiver as he sets up in the slot. Final 10 seconds of the opening quarter. 2nd and 9. Rivers, step and throw. It's Eckler. Modest gain, 2 yards, and that'll be the final play of this first quarter. Ramik Wilson, another tackle. The Battle of LA. Right now it's the Rams with a prolific offense. 14-6, they lead the Chargers. Week 3, the NFL on CBS.
The new Galaxy Note 9 has more power than you need until this happens.
Flight 291 has been delayed.
And you need a charge, and all the plugs are taken, and oh, well, there you go. But why have a remote control for your phone? Ah, that's why. Perfect. And who needs a terabyte of storage? Unless...
We got it? No.
Right. The new Galaxy Note 9, it's got more power than you need until you need it.
Play She's a Rainbow.
The all-new Acura RDX with ELS Studio 3D sound. It's everything we ever imagined, and then some.
how we deliver by delivering.
KFC presents the new 10-piece chicken feast for only $19.99, featuring 2 large mashed potatoes and 4 biscuits, with a whopping 10 pieces of chicken. Get it all for only $19.99 before it's gone. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
All new episodes of Murphy Brown begin CBS Thursday.
These numbers are eye-popping for the Rams, but we're getting used to them because they're doing it every single week. They were 10th in total offense last season. They're shredding the numbers from a year ago. The Chargers are trying to keep up right now as we start the second quarter. 14-6 Rams. Rivers from the gun on 3rd and 6. Rivers knocked away. He could not get it over Cory Littleton. He was a special teams standout who has now stepped in as a starter and has done his job well.
Well, he faked the blitz, then dropped into coverage, and then at 6'3", goes up and swats this one away. That's a heck of an athletic play by a middle linebacker.
Long arms of Littleton, who played a little bit of defensive end in college at Washington. Kaiser will punt it. JoJo Nats in the return man at his own 19. No rush. Settles under it at the 22. Natson, the shake and bake move to the outside, and he's chopped down short of the 30-yard line. Derek Watt, the play on special teams. Saturday, the best game from the best conference features Tennessee taking on second-ranked Georgia. The Vols and their new head coach, Jeremy Pruitt, look to avenge a tough loss last year against the Bulldogs. College football today kicks off today at 3 Eastern on CBS.
Talking to Jared Goff the other day, they were talking about how this tempo is designed to wear their opponent out. It's over 80 degrees here on the in the Coliseum, warmer obviously down on the field. It's working so far.
14 first downs in the first quarter. That's the most in the NFL in the first quarter since '91. Malcolm Brown now getting a rep. Todd Gurley getting a rest. Brown has a hole, spun down across the 35. Let's check in with Evan Washburn. Evan?
Well, and Dan, to your point, you could sense some frustration settling in for this Chargers defense, and Jaleel Addae brought everyone together and tried to calm things a bit, but the nearly 12 minutes time of possession in that first quarter took its toll, and as we were told by Anthony Lynn, their best defense is their offense, and while they'll take points in any way they can get them, a longer drive would really behoove them at this point.
And Evan, is something that we noticed, a recurring theme in talking to the Chargers. They kept mentioning it. Everybody's calling us underdogs. They were sick and tired of talking about the Rams throughout the prep this week for the LA Bowl. Malcolm Brown with a first down. The problem for the Chargers, there's going to be more Rams talk than ever before if it keeps up the way it's going right now. That's 11 yards on the ground.
Well, let's check out Andrew Whitworth, the Giant, 6'7", 333, 13th year. Look at him run. Gets on the safety, forces Addae to take a bad angle, and Brown's out to midfield.
So a first down of the 48. Rams are on the move again. A minute and a half gone by here in the second quarter. They lead by 8. Over 200 yards of offense. Trickery. Robert Woods slicing. Woods the cut and flags down. 2 of them. First down run for Woods.
Now you would suspect an illegal block here on the outside against the Rams.
Holding. Offense. Number 77. 10-yard penalty. First down.
And it is Whitworth. You think Sean McVay's having fun calling these plays?
Well, he really enjoys football. He told us he loves football, and he wants to get more involved. So he's spent more time with the defense and with special teams, but he's 100 miles an hour, maybe 110 miles an hour all the time, and that has really rubbed off. You see how fast the Rams are playing on both sides of the ball.
And he told us, I don't manage players. I work with players, and there's a distinction. They feel like they're part of the process. After the penalty, backs them up. Give us to Brown. Malcolm Brown, the backup, with a spin move and a first down. Brown in his 3rd year from Texas, undrafted free agent, formerly of the practice squad. That's 14 yards.
Now, real good job by that offensive line of the Rams. They're just pushing back the Chargers, double teaming at the point of attack, and both Brown and Gurley benefiting.
Yeah, and normally, Dan, you call out 1 or 2 offensive linemen with a key block. That's the entire offensive line getting it done through the hands of Gurley. And that ends the streak for Jared Goff. He had gone 13 straight completions, which tied his personal high.
And this is a good ball. Just a little bit out of the reach. I don't think Gurley was quite ready for it. That's in slow motion, and that ball came a little bit quicker than he expected.
2nd and 10 for the Rams. 12-11 to play in this first half. The record, by the way, for the Rams is 19 straight completions. Case Keenum back in 2016. 22. Higbee sets up as a receiver on the outside. On 2nd down. Goff. Engulfed. Back at the 45. It's Mebane.
And this is Mebane's first sack of the year as he's working against Sullivan. Just pushes him right back into the pocket. Good protection to begin with, but good coverage in the secondary. You can see the desperate quarterback looking around and not finding anybody.
LA native, still effective at the age of 33, takes on a lot of double teams, clogging up the middle. Dime package here for the Chargers on a 3rd and 14 for the Rams. Back at the 44-yard line. Play clock was winding down. Did they get it off in time? Was a timeout called?
Timeout, I think. Sean
Officials.
McVay all over it.
John Hussey.
Before the snap, timeout, Rams.
So another timeout called by LA. Sean McVay, now in his 2nd year as a head coach. And when you sit down with him, you have to remind yourself that he is a young guy. How young is he? Well, let's take you back. 2004, Phillip Rivers was 22 years old. Yeah, he was really happy.
He looks the same, though.
He pretty much does. The haircut was a little Lloyd Christmas. Sean McVay that year was 18 years old. He was a high school senior at Marist School in Brookhaven, Georgia. He had the Bieber before Bieber. 3rd and 14.
Good Hollywood references there.
Well, look at our locale. They are 4 of 4 on 3rd down. This is 3rd and long. Goff. Deep ball. Brandon Cooks hauls it in. Nope, waved off. Casey Hayward, the Pro Bowler, with him.
They may get Hayward, though, for illegal contact at about the 28-yard line. Is where the flag is laying there. It was a little stop-and-go route by Cooks.
Before the pass is thrown, illegal contact, defense. That penalty is 5 yards, automatic first down. The illegal contact.
There was contact on Hayward that drew the penalty. But watch the end of this. Hayward is going to prevent a long gain for the Rams by pulling the arms away from the ball of Brandon Cooks. Watch him reach out, get that left arm.
Cook's previous stints with New Orleans and New England, we asked what did he learn about being a part of those two franchises. He said, you got to be a student of the game. It's not just about knowing your job. You have to understand how it all works. He has become a more complete receiver, not just a burner. Fake the jet sweep. Sliding through is Gurley, and he carries to the 35. That's a pickup of 4 for the Rams.
You talk to opposing defensive coordinators about Gurley, and they say, well, he's a tremendous combination of power and the ability to jump cut, and his receiving makes him the complete back.
Goff in the pocket. Plenty of time. Goff hooks a pass to Higbee. Along the sideline, it's a clean catch. Terrific effort. 20-yard hookup.
Terrific catch, terrific placement of the ball by Goff. He's 6'6", So go up over the top of the rookie, Kaiser White, who's 6'2".
Goff is in a rhythm. That's a short pass underneath to Robert Woods. If you think about where Jared Goff was 2 years ago to now, well, first of all, 2 years ago, he wasn't playing at that point. He gets in halfway point of his rookie season, and it didn't look like he belonged. He was the #1 overall pick.
Well, the system, if you want to call it system, was terrible. And the Rams record showed it. McVay comes in, gives him constant tutoring, along with Zach Taylor, a former quarterback in Nebraska. And his confidence level couldn't be higher.
From the gun. Goff, the protection. Nobody near him. Goff will toss it through the back of the end zone.
Yeah, they tell you as a quarterback, once you get to 8 seconds, it's like riding the bull. You know? You better throw it away or the bull's going to get you.
I saw Urban Cowboy with John Travolta.
You know the name of the bull?
No. No, I didn't learn the name of the bull.
That surprises me. You can watch the receivers trying to break free. Great job in the secondary by the Chargers. And no penalties. A lot of times you'll see penalties in this area of the field when the quarterback has that much time.
On third down, Goff to the end zone, intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. The rookie continues to impress. And the Rams come up empty. James steps in front for the INT.
And what promises to be one of many interceptions in his career, he turns the Rams away. Look at the reach on James for the pick.
Everett, the intended receiver.
Right now, Domino's has a large $5.99 carryout special. With a deal this amazing, we're going to need a ton of boxes. This week, carry out large 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each, only at Domino's.
We hide hotel names so you can find 4-star hotels at 2-star prices.
HOTWIRE.
Oh boy. Hey, Joy. A lot of people, not a lot of party.
Yeah, Daryl needs to put the play in playlist.
I can't stream out here. Joy can. She's got the new iPhone on Verizon.
Just got it. Best phone, best network.
Nice. And only Verizon gives you 6 months of free Apple Music. Daryl, no. Read the room.
Sorry.
It's okay. Okay.
I did it. Yeah, DJ!
Introducing E-Trade Personalized Investments. Professionally managed portfolios customized to help meet your financial goals. You'll know what you're invested in and how it's performing, so you can spend more time floating about on your inflatable swan.
It's the season premiere you can't miss.
I've been following a director's trail. I don't think I'm gonna find him.
How many other extremists just waiting to be activated?
We're going to have so much fun. I'm gonna find your dad.
It's about to go critical.
The NCIS season premiere event, CBS this Tuesday.
When your rockstar client moves in, you gotta look cool.
Flex marks the spot.
Damon Wayans Jr. stars in Happy Together, CBS Monday, October 1st.
I think it's been a smooth transition for Derwin James out of Florida State. What a steal he's turned out to be at number 17 overall. So he gets the pick. The only problem, he went out at the 1, didn't stay in the end zone. Melvin Gordon, fortunate that he got out of the end zone.
This is a real lazy route by Gerald Everett, trying to go to the corner, and an easy read by number 33, James. Watch, Everett doesn't even appear to realize he may be the primary receiver there. Didn't force James to concerned about going to the post. There he steps out at the 1, and that's where the Chargers are still on 2nd down.
They had just told him that he was out at the 1. He looked up, he couldn't believe it. He thought he was still in the confines of the end zone when he made the pick. So the Chargers are pinned deep in their own territory. They go with an extra offensive lineman here. They're playing without Joe Barksdale once again today. Sam Tebby starting at right tackle. Trent Scott, the extra lineman. Look out. Gordon keeps the legs churning, driven backwards. If he got out by a minuscule amount. And Ndamukong Suh is waving his finger, indicating, no, we got him in the end zone.
This might be worth a challenge by Sean McVay. Right down the line here. Let's see where they stop Gordon. The ball is out. That's a good call. His forward progress was stopped about 6 inches from the goal line.
And that's where they place the football. Trying to run on Donald, Suh, Longacre.
Right up the middle, too. Not going to happen.
3rd and 10. Green in motion. Rivers, protection. Rivers tosses to the outside and does not get any breathing room as Melvin Gordon gets drilled by Ramik Wilson, the former Chief. A 3-yard pickup. It's 4th down.
You just don't have a lot of time to hold the ball normally, but when you're in your own end zone, throwing out of a well, very difficult to buy time to find a receiver down the field against this man-to-man defense.
Blocked! Kaiser had it blocked, and the Rams get their points anyway. Cory Littleton. And Kaiser is down.
Now this is a jailbreak right up the middle. There's Littleton. Talked about him being 6'3" and very athletic. Tremendous job of laying out. Watch 58 here with a little stunt move there, working with Blake Countess. Countess did a good job of occupying 2 blockers, releasing Littleton for this smother job.
Oh, and it wasn't even close.
And who gets the touchdown but Blake Countess?
So all the Chargers did was prolong the inevitable. They got the pick from James, but the Rams were going to get their touchdown one way or the other. And Kaiser got caught in the middle there. Littleton's helmet crashed into Kaiser, and he is struggling.
Such a good punter, too. So important in field position for the Chargers. This could be a very significant injury.
3rd in the NFL last season at 48.1 yards per kick, and a noticeable limp for the former Texas A&M standout. We mentioned Littleton. He made his name on special teams before he was ever a starter on defense.
Well, you could see that, his patience to loop around and then lay out right in front of the punter.
Extra point is right down the middle for Sam Ficken. So the Rams, they can get you on offense, they can get you on defense, they can get you on special teams. Serious collision down low. Littleton with a block. Countess the recovery. Touchdown, Rams.
Where he grew up, not many kids with names like Munoz played American football. But in a world full of obstacles, football was Anthony's chance to clear his own path. He pushed his way into the record books and became a legend. Anthony Munoz cleared a path for others with names like his, names like Tony Gonzalez and Roberto Garza. This Hispanic Heritage Month, Modelo celebrates the legends who've proven that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo, brewed with a fighting spirit.
Final play, under pressure, 4 ways to win! Oh, he's got him!
I'm Sammy Wynn.
And I'm John Morway. As multi-sport megastars, we win a lot on the field.
And we want to help you win off the field.
Which is why we're teaming up with FanDuel.
This season, FanDuel is hosting a free pick'em contest with $10K up for grabs every week. Ma'am?
There's more ways to win on FanDuel. Play Gridiron Pick'em for a free shot at $10,000 every week.
Is it me, or do all banks feel the same? That's why Capital One is building something completely different. Capital One cafes, welcoming places, with people here to help you, not sell you, with savings and checking accounts with no fees or minimums, that are easy to open from right here or anywhere in 5 minutes. No smoke, no mirrors. This is banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
Get 4 lines of unlimited data for $100 a month. Plus 4 free smartphones when you switch. Whoops. Unlimited. Yeah. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Oh, nice. 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 You realize my car, my dollar, right?
Found $1? That's the price of any size McCafe brewed coffee. Enjoy more favorites on the $1, $2, $3 menu at McDonald's.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Progressive Insurance, handing off big savings to you. McDonald's. And by Modelo Especial, brewed with a fighting spirit since 1925.
Drew Kaiser is being carted off. Caleb Sturgis, the kicker, has 1 punt in his NFL career. They had Shane Tripucka, another Texas A&M product, in camp, part of the preseason roster, kicked in the preseason, so you wonder if he becomes a factor again if this Kaiser injury is serious.
Now the personal protector is Adrian Phillips, number 31. Here's Mike Wint, the center. Watch this stunt here, and Phillips now is in a dilemma. Which guy do you take? He takes Countess. Littleton gets the block. Countess gets the touchdown.
And the helmet banged up against the right leg of Kaiser. 3rd block punt for a touchdown since the start of last season. The Rams, you combine all the other teams, and they match the same number. That's how good they've been under John Fossil in his 8th year with the Rams running the special teams. Phillip Rivers on 1st down, now down 21-6. Batted, nearly intercepted. Rameek Wilson got his hands on it.
Yeah, and Ndamukong Suh got his hand on it as well. Suh at 6'4", working right in the middle here. Watch the right hand there. That sends the ball end over end. Wilson had tremendous coverage on Keenan Allen.
Well, the Rams went for it during the offseason. They signed Ndamukong Suh to a 1-year, $14 million deal. They locked up Aaron Donald to one of the richest deals in NFL history, 6 years, $135 million. They're so strong up the middle. That's where Eckler takes it. And then when you have Wade Phillips at the helm of that defense, pushing the buttons, getting everybody involved, this has a chance to be one of the most complete teams that we've seen in quite some time, all phases.
And there's no area of the field that Rivers can really feel comfortable throwing the ball, because you got these 2 shutdown corners in Talib and Marcus Peters.
Dime package, Roby Coleman and Marquis Christian in. This is a 3rd and 4 with a 4-receiver set. Rivers from the gun, in trouble. Avoids it and finds his old friend Antonio Gates for a 1st down. Into Rams territory at the 42. Old reliable for 27 yards.
And Marcus Peters is down. He had coverage on Gates. Gates on the right side of the screen will run a corner route. And he runs into Peters, and Peters still being attended to.
So the initial hit by Johnson, Gates handled that. And then eventually forced down by Christian. But the concern right now is for Peters. So again, mentioning what the Rams did during the offseason, in addition to signing the long-term contract to Donald and getting Suh in play, Peters added via trade with Kansas City. Aqib Talib added via trade with Denver. Talking about a 5-time Pro Bowler in Talib, 2 Pro Bowls for Peters, now in just his 4th year in the NFL. And Peters needs help. He cannot put any weight on that right leg.
And another smart move by the Rams, though, is to pick up Sam Shields, 7-year veteran who missed all of 16 and most of 17.
No, Shields had not played in a game prior to the last week since September of 16. Shields was out of football because of concussions, and now plays a very valuable role in the absence of Peters. Chargers moving the ball. Tyrell Williams in motion in Rams territory with 6:22 to go in this first half. Rivers steps up, avoids it, glances off the hand of Gordon. It's incomplete. Phillip Rivers, one of the more animated players in the league.
Yeah, he's so knowledgeable about the game and pass routes and whatnot. That time he wasn't happy with the route that Melvin Gordon ran. He expected him to cut to the other side of the field. And then with the pressure, Rivers had to fire one.
Second and 10 for the Chargers. They trail 21-6. Just 105 yards of offense. But you have to get Keenan Allen involved. And now they will. And Allen looks to throw it. His brother was a quarterback. He's not. Dumped at the 49 by Westbrooks. Keenan Allen did not have an open man downfield.
Well, Tyrell Williams is his first shot, and then it's going to be Eckler down the sideline here. But watch how deep the Rams are playing, and they're not fooled at all. Tremendous job by Talib there to make it difficult for Allen to even see Williams at the goal line. And he loses 7 yards on the play.
Third and 17 for the Chargers. Deep drop for Rivers. A rainbow. Keenan Allen's got it for a first down across the 25. Rivers took a shot from Ndamukong and still released it for 25.
Boy, he did take a shot too. But how about Allen between two defenders? There's Shields in front, and in the back is Joyner. Shields mistimes his jump, or it would have been a pick.
His brother Zach Maynard was the QB at Cal. Allen was on the receiving end of some big plays and has turned into one of the elite receivers in this game. NFL Comeback Player of the Year. Rivers floats it upstairs, incomplete. Gates in the area. Let's check in with Evan Washburn.
Well, guys, let's start with Marcus Peters. This does not look good. It's his right foot, and look, they are testing that Achilles area and the lower portion of the calf. Nothing official from the team yet, but that was the area they were monitoring. As for Drew Kaser, the punter who went down, he's still in the locker room. As you mentioned, Ian, Caleb Sturgis would be your punter. It was his right shin that was severely affected by that helmet.
And having that Peters situation is immense. Such a big part of this defense and the flexibility they have because they can put him on an island. Second and 10. Rivers in stride. Makes the connection with Keenan Allen. And the Chargers picking up chunks of yards.
Yeah, the eyes of Rivers finding Allen all the way. And this type of throwing motion, you don't want to practice this at home. Only his son Gunnar can imitate his dad.
Well, it's in the genes.
It certainly is.
But you said when you saw it coming out of college, don't mess with it. Because scouts were talking about messing with it.
Well, they said, you know, it's really funky. It's not going to hold up. I went and did a little research. I did research. And I saw that his completion percentage was over 70%.
And that's all you needed to research.
What's wrong with his throwing motion? He's over 70% so far this season.
The Chargers take a timeout. So 2 remaining, 4-minute mark of this second quarter. It'll be a 3rd and 1 for the Chargers.
It's unique. Just like a little shot put. And because he doesn't have to bring his arm all the way back or forward, he gets rid of the ball faster. and that's the key to his success.
Yeah, you would think maybe because of that motion, balls would be batted down at the line of scrimmage, but he's 6'5", so it's still coming from a good angle.
But he has had 2 blocked today.
He has.
One by Littleton, one by Suh. So it does happen. Not very often, though.
3rd and 1. Trying to keep this drive alive. They fake the jet sweep and give it to Gordon for a first down. They'll move the chains, inching closer to the 10. 4-yard gain for Melvin Gordon III. 6 carries, 26 yards for Gordon. He came out of the same draft, 2015, as Todd Gurley. Gurley was the 10th pick from Georgia. Gordon was the 15th pick out of Wisconsin.
And this is the area of field where Rivers is getting more and more comfortable with Mike Williams. Hit him on a touchdown pass last week against the Bills in the red zone.
Anthony Lynn, a former running back himself. 10th play of the drive. Pitch it. Gordon looking for blockers. Zigzag move. Gordon dives for the touchdown. A block from his former college teammate, Derek Watt. The Badger block.
And Watt playing with a cast on his left hand. Watch him get out in front here. Number 34 cutting down Ndamukong. And then the athletic ability to spin away from Joyner and get inside the pylon for the score.
Boy, did they ever need that. Sturgis on for the extra point. No reason to chase points here after missing the extra point earlier. Anthony Lynn not going for 2. And look who's holding. Phillip Rivers.
Good job, Phillip Rivers.
He's going back to his roots.
He's got to be the most expensive holder in the history of the National Football League.
They signed their holder to an immense deal a number of years ago. But made it look like he belonged there. 10 plays, 75 yards. The big play, Rivers to Gates on 3rd down to keep it alive.
I'm chasing shadows in the gallows, collecting what was stolen from me. Oceanic cinematic, I've been trapped for something bigger than free.
You're not flying? Wow. I mean, give me the 4-hour flight. Couple movies. Next thing you know, we're in the hotel watching TV. But days in the car with the kids? Stopping all the time? Boring. Cool. I don't get it.
Well, we like driving.
Memories built to last. They're possible in the all-new Hyundai Santa Fe, our most advanced SUV ever.
The El Royale, Tahoe's best-kept secret.
What's it like?
7 strangers.
You watching me?
I only watch who they tell me to watch.
Who's they?
Management.
7 secrets.
You do know something, don't you?
1 connection.
Howdy. I'm not really a priest.
Yeah. Bad Times at the El Royale. Rated R. October 12th.
Get those kids out. They can stop us now. We won't back.
The heroes of SWAT
Hang on, I'm coming for you.
are back to save the day. We hold each other's lives out there, and that is our duty. SWAT season premiere, CBS Thursday.
The shin injury to Drew Kaiser, the punter, forced a new holder in, and it was Phillip Rivers, not Geno Smith, the backup quarterback.
Or anybody else.
Sturgis kicks it off. It's now 21-13 Rams. Natson will take it out of the end zone, 6 yards deep. Natson trying to get to the outside, forced right between the hash marks and dropped at the 17-yard line. Well, Gurley, Gordon, Ezekiel Elliott, if you're just looking at most scrimmage touchdowns since the 2016 season, those are the top 3 guys. And Gurley, such a big part of this Rams offense. Gordon, because he's developed his skills as a receiver, has become a bigger part of the Chargers' home.
And remember, Gordon did not score his rookie year.
8-point lead for the Rams, just over 3 minutes to go. First half, Gurley on a cut to the outside. Again, this offensive line creating space for Gurley. 6.5, depending on the spot.
Yeah, he was 5 yards across the line of scrimmage before a Charger was even close to him. Tremendous push by the left side of that Ram line.
Second and 3. A steady diet of Gurley. Desmond King in on that stop, picks up 2, 3rd and short. Darius Philon also in there, and Rams are in no hurry here. That's the other part that Sean McVay talked about. They like to change tempos to keep defenses off balance. They've got the flexibility to do it because McVay believes he's got a very smart group.
And they've only really been stopped by themselves here in the first half. The Gurley fumble, the Goff interception. They're 4 of 5 converting on 3rd downs. This one will be critical.
2 minutes to play, first half, 21-13 in LA. Rams in front.
I can't believe it.
That everything sticks to Stephon Diggs' hands?
No, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on the car insurance with Geico. Cool, huh?
Yeah.
He plays football, huh?
Yeah.
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
You're taking this pretty seriously, Chris.
Slow, solid form. Turn it at the top. Hold it.
What do you mean?
How is that? That's your first one.
Oh, yeah.
Ultra.
Introducing Sonic's new Car Hop Classic with double the beef, double the cheese, and now double the choices. Try quarter-pound double cheeseburger or slinger with tots for just $2.99. Get them while they last.
Tile. It's unstoppable. It can go on the floor, the walls, into nooks and crannies. It can go everywhere. The Home Depot has Tile's latest trends and textures, from classic to unexpected, all at an unexpectedly low price. Tile. See where it can take you. Get slip-resistant tile from LifeProof, starting at $1.99 a square foot. The Home Depot. More saving, more doing.
The news today is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going anywhere dressed like that.
Why?
You know why. Dog pound, baby.
Right.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And by the Home Depot. More saving, more doing.
Coming up, Verizon Halftime Report, JB, Phil, Nate, Boomer, Coach Cower. Latest NFL scores and highlights all coming up on the Verizon Halftime Report. Big 3rd and 1 here. If the Chargers can stop the Rams, they cannot. Gurley, the first down. Aggressively going through with Saffold and Sullivan providing the block. 6-yard gain.
Yeah, a good double team at the point of attack and just pushing the Chargers back, and Gurley picked it up easily.
And the Rams back to speeding things up with 1:40 to go in the second quarter. Goff comfortable in the pocket. Tosses. Oh, a perfect throw. Robert Woods working the perimeter into Chargers territory.
And taking on the Chargers' best corner, Casey Hayward, with a short zone, and over the top was Derwin James. Beautiful throw to Woods.
Goff tosses to Cooper Kupp, and he is out of bounds. Rams have 1 timeout remaining, 1:27 to play, and a 4-yard pickup.
Inching down the field, stopping the clock. That throw by Goff was spectacular, and then Kupp hustling to get out of bounds.
21-13 Rams. They face a 2nd and 6. They can put more points on the board before the break. Jared Goff pulls the trigger. Good enough for a first down. He threw it low to Brandon Cook, so the defender couldn't get there. 6 yards on the hookup.
Yeah, tough catch there by Cooks. He went down low to secure the catch, and now back to the line of scrimmage.
Still plenty of time, just over a minute left. Goff underneath. Everett the grab. And got hit from the side by Jaleel Adai. 3-yard gain. We are under a minute left now in the first half.
Chargers blitzing that time and not getting anywhere near Goff as he quickly got it to Everett.
From the 33. Cooper Kupp out of bounds.
The Chargers are allowing the Rams to run these out routes. That's 4 of them. 3 of them have resulted in the clock stopping.
Yeah, Gus Bradley's team playing off here. Short dump offs.
And the question is for the Rams, what is the range for Sam Ficken?
Well, he doesn't have a professional resume. Go back to his Penn State days. Pre-game, he missed one from 51. He missed one from 53. 3rd and 4. Goff, nice hands, an adjustment by Everett. Flag down. Everett gets the first down. Is it going to hold up?
No, Everett pushed it off. Up to that point, Goff had been a perfect 5 for 5 on the drive.
Pass interference. Offense. Number 17. 10-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Actually, it's a pick route. Watch Woods come in here working in tandem.
He drove Hayward away from the play. And that changes things. Now the line of scrimmage is the 39-yard line. And Sam Ficken right now is staring at a 57-yard field goal. I don't believe that Sean McVay is going to try that. 32 seconds left. But a 3rd and 14. .302 yards of offense in the first half for the Rams. Goff, shotgun, rush coming. Goff unloads. It's caught just across the 30-yard line by Cooks. Not enough for a first down, but gets them into range here after the gain of 11. They're not sending the kicker out. It's 4th and 3.
Yeah, they still have 1 timeout, and they're going to just let this clock go all the way down and bring out Sam Ficken. You know, on his first extra point of the day, he kicked it really low. And that's got to be a concern. And then he followed that up with a kickoff out of bounds. So maybe feeling the jitters here in his first action with the Rams.
Had a cup of coffee with him last year. 54-yard field goal. That's his longest at Penn State. Ficken signed on Monday. Zerline went down in pregame warmups with that groin injury. So Johnny Hecker, the punter, Pro Bowl punter, had to step in and handle the kicking duties.
And then Cooper Kupp had to handle the handling duties.
This is from 46 yards away for Ficken. Hecker will hold it. And a timeout called, and he got a little rehearsal in, and he missed it to the left. Coming up, Verizon Halftime Report. JB, Phil, Nate, Boomer, Coach Cowher, all the latest NFL scores and highlights, all coming up On the Verizon halftime report, Nate's got that salmon blazer going in the studio.
Is it salmon or coral?
I don't know. We're going to have to text Nate to find out for sure.
What's it smell like?
Well, I haven't smelled it yet. We can ask Boomer. 4 seconds left. And Ficken gets to do it for real. Two-time Pro Bowler Jake McQuaid will snap it from 46 yards away. Overcompensates and missed it to the right. End of the first half at the Coliseum.
Well, his rehearsal went wide left, and as you said, Ian overcompensating, pushing it wide right. And the Rams continue with a fumble, interception, and now another missed opportunity. Goes by the board and the post.
End of the first half. And the Rams in front, 21-13. Nate has confirmed it is salmon. We'll have the halftime coming up after these first half highlights from Verizon and a word from your local station.
Oh boy.
Hey, Joy, a lot of people, not a lot of party.
Yeah, Daryl needs to put the play in the playlist.
I can't stream out here. Joy can. She's got the new iPhone on Verizon.
Just got it. Best phone, best network.
Nice. And only Verizon gives you 6 months of free Apple Music. Daryl, no. Read the room. Sorry. It's okay. Okay. I did it. Yeah, DJ!
She can't hold her tongue any longer. Murphy Brown speaks this Thursday.
We make things look easy. And with FanDuel's new Guru tool, setting a lineup with confidence is easy.
It's kind of like a coach.
It's kind of like a wizard. It's kind of like...
There's more ways to win on FanDuel. Get a $20 bonus with your first deposit.
You shall not pass on fourth down.
Guys, it's your time to lose weight, to get healthy, to get results. Introducing Nutrisystem for Men.
The food was delicious. I didn't have to count, measure, or weigh anything. I was eating pasta, pizza, bagels.
Lose up to 18 pounds and 8 inches overall your first month.
It's flexible. I can even eat out with family and friends. My dad is so proud of me now. You eat the food and you lose the weight.
Order your 28-day plan and save 40% off every program. Plus, get shakes free.
I need you to bring the energy today. Let's go. All right, push yourself. Come off the bike. Okay, come on, stay with me. Strong arms. Engage that core. Everybody meet me on. Let's go. I'm gonna change your bike position. You're gonna feel this. Show me what you got. Come on. Make yourself proud.
What is the best you got today?
Woo-hoo! That's what separates you from everyone else. Only with Nordic Track Studio Cycle.
You are watching NFL Sunday Ticket.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report.
And welcome back to our New York studio and the Verizon Halftime Report. The best unlimited is on Verizon. That is America's most awarded network. Back here in Studio 43, Full House, Phil, Coach Nate, and Boomer. And we do what first? There we go. Take a look at it. Late scores.
I'll tell you what, the Battle of Los Angeles, Jared Goff is having quite the game, but the Rams can't hold on to the football. If they would, they'd be blowing out the Chargers.
And, of course, Arizona looking for its first win right now on top 14-0 over Chicago.
Well, here we go. The New Orleans Saints, Atlanta Falcons go into overtime. Drew Brees jumps over the pile for the game winner with a little over 2 minutes to go. The Saints beat the Falcons in overtime 43-37. And Drew Brees set an NFL record for most pass completions in history. Look where he is, just past Brett Favre today, and of course goes past Peyton Manning. So what a career.
All right, now, what if I told you that the Buffalo Bills would give the Vikes everything they can handle?
That's a knockout.
That's a knockout, and this was a knockout right here. And my man right there with the big arms showing off those athletic legs, Josh Allen, had himself a day. 27-6, the Bills win over those Vikings.
And Ryan Tannehill threw 3 touchdown passes. This is 74 yards on a 1-yard toss.
That's a pass.
Right there to Albert Wilson.
That's a pass.
289 yards on the day. The 3-0 Miami Dolphins visit the New England Patriots next week up in Foxborough.
Looked like a couple of Phil's touchdown passes back in the day. Hey, Carson Wentz is back, and the Philadelphia Eagles win 25-37, 255 yards and a touchdown. That's Wendell Smallwood. He goes in. They hang on to beat the Colts 20-16.
All right, let's go. This was a good one right here. Pat Mahomes is still on fire. Check this out, 13-yard TD. That right there will give him 13 TDs on the season so far. That's NFL record. But how about this? Jimmy Garoppolo stepping outside of his power zone. We're fearing an ACL. We'll have more on that, of course. Bad news, more injuries for the 49ers. But Kansas City, they would go on to win this one once again.
Yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo will have an MRI tomorrow. They do fear an ACL injury, meaning that he would be done for the season.
Yeah.
It's just one of those unfortunate things where he should have just ran straight out of bounds, and he didn't. He tried to make a cut, and it looked like his left knee buckled.
And that's it. Run all the way to the coolers if you have to. When I was reading the highlights, I said he stepped out of his power zone, outside of your hips, outside of your shoulders. Here it is. Just run all the way to where the cheerleaders are. You don't have to cut upfield. We know you're tough. Let the skill players, the running backs, wide receivers, tight ends fight for those extra yards, and you'll see him as he goes down. He's going to reach for that knee with his left hand, but stepping outside of that power zone for anybody on the field is difficult. That's exactly how I snapped my ACL back in 2008, and I'm pretty sure you're going to have some type of ligament tear.
And Patrick Mahomes, the guy on the other side of the ball. I mean, wow, most exciting player in the National Football League today. This first 3 weeks, his offense is averaging 40 points a game. He's got 13 touchdowns, no interceptions. Now, I'll tell you, what a dynamic offense they have, Phil.
Yeah, they do, Bill. It is really dynamic because they got a quarterback that can make any throw. He can improvise to give you more throws. And Andy Reid's not even fooling around anymore. It's down the field. It's no more, we're just going to try to deceive you in deception. It's about just being powerful, throwing the football down the field. And they don't count on one person. It's Kelsey, Sammy Watkins, Tyreek Hill. That's what makes it
And I'll tell you the
special.
other thing, guys, you talk about young quarterbacks, Jared Goff. We're watching him right now.
Yeah.
He's having a sensational first half. He threw a bad interception right there in the red zone. But other than that, I mean, he's 21 of 25. He's hit 6 different receivers. And, Phil, you pointed out in the pregame show today just what it means to play offense for the Rams and all the different weapons that he has. And that's an underrated part of his game. His escapability, his ability to run, he will do that. But look at this. I mean, watch these throws. I mean, these throws are right on the money, just like Patrick Mahomes, just like Carson Wentz, just like Josh Allen today, like Sam Darnold, like Baker Mayfield the other night. And here's the old guy versus the young guy. And Philip Rivers is under a lot of duress today.
Oh, he sure is, because that defense has been really good. I talked about Aaron Donald and Ndamukong Suh up front.
Yeah.
You know, they did lose Marcus Peters. It went down in that first half. That's a big loss. We'll see what the extent of his injury is. But this is a complete football team.
Yeah, going into this game, averaging 33 points a game. Well, here it is right here, though. Check out this Marcus Peters injury. That offense is making plays. But watch that right leg. You'll see his heel hit the ground first. You never want to see your heel hit the ground because then that knee can buckle back and it's a hyperextension. So we're hoping that there's no structural damage, but he is in the locker room. We'll have more.
I just want to clear something out. It's definitely salmon. He's been behind in picks. He's been swimming upstream the entire time.
I see you,
That's why he came in with a little salmon look today.
Swimming
upstream.
Hey,
talking about
Verizon halftime report continues. A little fish now. Wow. Look at this.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. The best unlimited is on Verizon, America's most awarded network.
Training camp does look a lot different today. Health and safety is a part of everything we do. Every technique issue or every rule change is with the player's interests in mind. For instance, we teach certain tackling techniques that emphasize the shoulder, that keep our head up. You can't minimize how important that is. So the work that you put in now is for the game days. It should be exactly the same techniques that we're teaching out on the practice field. If there's a way to do it better and a way to do it safer, I think all of us would agree that's a good thing.
Get the Verizon Halftime Report live online every Sunday. Brought to you by Verizon. Visit cbssports.com/Verizon.
Friday. I'm ready. Blue Bloods returns.
What do you got?
I'm right behind you!
Eddie!
A few days ago, I was friended by someone calling themselves God. What? The thing is, I don't believe in God. I am determined to figure out who's behind this.
Maybe we'll make a difference in some people's lives. And greatest mystery of the universe solved. Win-win.
God Friended Me. Series premiere CBS next Sunday.
In 2019, CBS is the home of Super Bowl 53. The NCAA Basketball Championship.
This is real.
The Masters.
Captain America.
And now in May, the PGA.
He's ready again.
CBS, the home of champions.
The best unlimited is on Verizon, America's most awarded network.
Tuesday.
Tell me you're watching.
I never miss a show.